Rob,
Good evening, everyone.
who is here to help me through this dungeon in which we have decided to isolate ourselves. So,
For which I would just like to butt in that is only for any given value of help, as you may well see.
Rob's not very good at throwing anything other than wands.
Yeah, I might manage the odd two.
Ah, dear, I can tell where we're going with this already. So, in this game is like a combination between a card game and a dice game. So the cards will tell us what dice we need to roll to defeat the monsters or get through the traps, which might not always happen. So I have been playing recently with the alchemist, the rogue, the warden and the warrior, who all have different levels of skills and now different levels of health and abilities because I've been playing the progression game. So my character is actually levelling up, giving us more of a chance of winning.
Excellent. I like the sound of that, and quite a few characters I've not tried. I think I've had a crack with the warden before. Have I had a go with the alchemist? I can't remember. Anyway, what are your thoughts on some of the other characters?
I would quite fancy, we'll die horribly, of course, so it depends whether we want to actually win this, but I would quite fancy a go with probably the mage and somebody who's got some weapons, like the slayer. But
Okay.
none of those have
Mage.
any added stats at the moment.
That's all right. We could tackle a marginally easier one. Or we could perhaps take the warden for something hitty. Go with the mage and the warden.
Let's do that. Then we've got a bit of both. So if we try the Dragon's Cave, which is allegedly easy, but from having played this game, we know it isn't. Whatever you choose.
Although we have actually beaten the dragon once. I think we're currently at about 6-1 on the dragon.
Well, we also have the Mudlands, the Realm of Venom, the Vile Roots, Phoenix's Den, Yeti's Cavern, Hydra's Reef, and then it starts getting really tough.
What about the Mudlands? I'm not sure I've tried them.
Let's go with the Mudlands.
Sounds like some kind of dreadful health spa gone wrong.
in this, we can have Cure and Rewind, Cure and Aid, Cure and Antidote, Cure and Fortune, or the normal healing potion.
I'm relaxed. Have you got any preferences?
One of these is discard the encounter card and ignore all consequences. But I think normal healing might be better.
Okay. I think what we may struggle on is agility on this one.
Okay, let's find out. So here we go. These are our characters. We have strength. You've got no strength. We've got agility, and I've got no agility. We've got a little bit of magic between us. And then the warden is very slightly more healthy because the warden has played through a few games. And as you can see, the warden also has some serious skills. So,
good grief.
the warden can spend time cards to prevent damage to health or being poisoned, can also convert a strength die to a speed die, and can re-roll all the 1s and 2s of the strength die. And you've got power transfer, which is that your partner gains either 1 strength or 1 agility. It remains that we don't have much agility.
A little bit underwhelmed.
Yeah, we're in a bit of trouble. So let me try and explain as best I can what the rules are here. We are in a dungeon. These torches on the walls will soon turn into doors. And when they do, you will see this egg timer go down. And when we get to the end of the egg timer, which is counting a deck of cards, if you can imagine the deck of cards there, we will have to descend a level. It's a bit like the old 80s game show Nightmare in so many ways.
Indeed.
So the first thing we have to do is set out on a journey to get to the doors. So time passes, so that's 2 bits of time off our egg timer, which takes us 2 cards closer to having to descend. I note, Rob, that you appear to have a special dice there, which counts as any of these things. Where did you get that from?
It's whenever we explore, or I'd like to point out, flee.
Right,
There will be
okay.
plenty of opportunities to gain this die.
That's good because I get one if we turn a card into experience. So we should end up with lots and lots of extra die, which will help hugely. So let's open door number 1, please. We are faced immediately with some sharp cliffs that we can climb up, which will take ages, or we can fly over, which will take magic.
I think flying over.
I think we should have a go at flying over. So if we manage to fly over them, or at least come out slightly scratched, we can either have more magic and an extra health point. We can have 4 experience, which takes us closer to getting more items and more skills, or we can have the exploit skill, which is changing the colour of one challenge box, which would be amazingly useful.
Yes,
So,
agreed.
all will become clear when we show you flying over some sharp cliffs. Do we want to roll your extra dice for this one?
We've only got 4 die.
Plus 1 extra black one.
Yeah, that might just be enough.
Okay, well, you said it.
Yep, I did indeed.
I'll roll our free
No
extra black one. And, oh, hello. Start as we mean to go on.
I think that will do nicely.
I hope so. So, the first thing we have to do is cover this box with the green on it, because that's kind of like, well, it's armour when you have to fight things. But for a trap, I don't know.
Since when did sharp cliffs get armoured?
I don't know, perhaps we have to kind of like file the top off them or something. But anyway, we'll do that.
Maybe there's a protection notice we have to ignore.
Whatever the case, because we've now covered that, we can now get dice that add up to 14, and it just so happens we can do that. Our consequences are thus no loss of health, no poisoning, and no loss of time. Get in!
Brilliant.
Which one of these do we want? Because they're all really useful.
They are. Well, Jenny and I have a long-standing opinion that, quite frankly, there is no such thing as too much health, and the game does kind of bear that out. Having said that, our appalling lack of agility could equally mean it would be really useful to be able to switch a pink box to a yellow or blue when we encounter a critter. Something this game does do quite well. It doesn't always give you an easy and obvious choice.
I'm wondering how often that exploit skill's going to come up. But I do like a good bit of health.
Yes. I suppose the only thing to consider is, ultimately, if we're generating more die a lot of the time, we can then create black die.
That's true, which can be placed in any of the other boxes. So, let's take the health. It's quicker. I'll give it to you because I've already got full health.
Brilliant.
Also, as a mage, you should probably have more magic, just to, keep the story correct.
Indeed. We're all about this, we're all about the story and keeping it on track.
Meanwhile,
this looks a little oversized this early in the game.
Yeah, I think it does. Let's run away.
Yes.
Let's hope there's something a little bit more simple behind this door. Oh, it's a poison cloud. And we can contain it with magic.
Excellent. Organic mushrooms.
Let's do it.
Yep, definitely.
It's going to take a little bit of time to contain it, but I think we can do it. I think also we can probably do it without using your heroic feat here.
Definitely.
Here we go. We need a 4 and then anything that adds up to 9. That's not a bad start.
Not in the slightest.
So I can cover off that 4 there, and then 6 and 3 equals 9 for no consequences whatsoever. The question now is, do we want yet more magic? Do we want a skill that allows us to turn one agility dice, our one agility dice, into a stabby dice, and gaining another dice with 4 agility on it, or do we just want some experience?
I'm not so fussed about the item. I'm debating about the skill or the XP.
I'm thinking that we might turn our 1 agility dice into something more useful for potentially in the early days anyway.
You could be right. Okay, let's finesse it.
Ta-da! Okay, we better hope that there's something beatable behind this one. Ooh, runic, hello. I think we can either easily disarm this or remove the crystal.
Depends what we want.
If we want an item, we can disarm it. If we want a skill, we can remove the crystal.
What's the skill?
I don't know, actually.
It's lucky dip, people.
I didn't look that far. It's 3 free agility points, basically.
Which sounds nice, but how often is there actually a 3 agility?
I don't know. You sometimes get those irritating monsters that require lots of little rolls, I suppose.
That's a good point. Okay, well, we've got space in the skill box.
Let's do it. Okay.
So, we're going to try and remove the crystal.
I would suggest, given that this is all on me and I only have 3 stabby dice, that we roll your extra one.
That's a good call, because we're going to have to explore next turn, so it will get replaced anyway.
You see, I'm not always that lucky. Oh, okay, that's good.
That more than makes up for it.
Beautiful, great. Let's take the skill. We'll give it to you. Oh, hang on a minute. Can you take it? Yes, you can. There we go. And are we still avoiding this bloke? I think we probably are.
Well, we're guaranteed a 3, which isn't much help. We're guaranteed a 4 if we sacrifice my only agility one. We'd have a lot of spare magic that we could turn into other die. And I reckon we could easily hit that 10. But then we've also got to get a 4 and a 5.
I would be able to re-roll my 1s and 2s. And also change a stabby die to an agility die of the same value.
And you could also prevent 1 bit of life damage. I'm half wondering.
Should we have a go?
If we...
Should we have a go?
Yeah.
Should we have a go? For the audience, we'll have a go.
Let's go pay Mossy a visit.
Okay, I like that. I like having lots and lots and lots of dice. It makes me feel better.
Something comforting.
Okay.
Not quite what we wanted.
No.
That's a little bit better.
I will use my skill, because it's free, to roll myself a 6, get in. And we might as well take your free agility dice, even though it's probably of no use at all, just because it's free.
Yep.
So, what we could do is
I can
get rid
sacrifice
of that
that 1. Yep.
Because it's completely useless in any situation.
And that immediately covers off the 4.
Okay, that's not too bad.
It's not the end of the world.
No, it's not too bad. So, let's see. If I just start putting stuff in, because I can never work it out without putting it in.
Yeah, if you... I was going to say, you'll want that yellow 4 on the small yellow box.
Oh, hang on a minute. I can't do that. Let's take it out again. So, do I want the 6 to go here?
6 in the big number 10.
Yep.
Follow it up with a yellow 2 that I rolled.
Yep.
And then use the black 2 as well.
But then we can cover that. And that.
Yep.
And that. And that. Look at these consequences going down rapidly. And then don't forget that I have a protector skill that allows me to spend 1 bit of time to take away 1 bit of health damage. So technically...
Yep. We can easily generate a black 5.
We can generate black 5 by putting 2 5s over here and getting a black 5 instead. And then we have no 6s, but it doesn't matter. Because I can use my skill, and ta-da! No health damage. But it does have just taken quite a long time to stab through his armour there.
Yep. We liken it not.
Okay, oh no. Oh man. We've got agility, which we desperately need, and health, which we always desperately need. We've got loads of experience, and we've got a skill called Devastate, which means we can spend 2 strength dice, gain a 6 strength, a 4 agility, and a 4 magic.
It's a good skill.
It is a good skill.
But I would be tempted to go for the agility and the health.
Yeah, me too, because we're getting a bit reliant on the skills, but we'll run out of dice to use them eventually. So I'll make myself a bit more agile.
Not difficult, it was a low bar.
I could barely move.
And lo and behold, we have a black die back for the mage.
And 4 new doors. Let's look what's behind door number 3, please. Oh, it's Groot's evil cousin.
This is what happens when you don't water Groot regularly.
One of my regular viewers says that Groot's evil cousin may well be called Loot, which I thought was a dreadful joke.
Yes. Yep, that's...
This requires a lot of low rolls, but we've got quite a lot of dice.
And we can generate more to boot.
All the dice!
Yep, let's take it. We could even indulge in a little bit of XP.
So, do we want to roll your bonus dice here? To give us an extra chance at hitting a 6 or a 5.
Could be handy because we've not got that many yellow die.
Yeah, let's do that then. I demand a heroic feat. Okay, that's not completely useless.
It's more of a mediocre feat.
What we got? Oh, it's all 4s, although I can probably re-roll some of those. Got a blue 6 though. Oh, right.
That's good.
Let's see what we've got here then. I've just thought, actually, let me remove all of those and I'll re-roll everything. See if it gets any better, which it has done. So, if I put...
Nice.
No, actually, let's put that there because we can't use it in any other way. We need a 6 for that other box. So if I put that there, and we can swap these blues for the 2, one of the 2s, because we will never use those. Because I'm trying to stop using these high value ones. With the pink ones can be traded in as well. And that should give us enough, I think, to cover off everything.
Yes, although I could trade in my pink 4 on finesse.
Ah, yes you could.
That would get us another yellow die.
Okay, let's do that. Please be something decent. Okay, that covers that off. Then I can cover off that. And I can cover off that, which means we now take no health damage. Get in. I can cover that off.
Only a little bit of time.
And cover off all of that. So, screw you.
Goodbye, Luke.
Now, do we want some magic? Do we want some cheap experience? Or do we want the skill of being able to increase a die by 1? I would take the magic, personally.
Okay.
Let's make you even more magic-y.
Excellent. Double down on what you do best.
Oh, somebody's trying to trip us up.
With a cunningly disguised vine trap.
I think we can probably break through that.
We're not going to dodge it. That would be embarrassing. Yep, let's take the axe to it.
Okay, that's a good start because that will cover that. We just need these to add up to 10. Oh, that doesn't matter though. It's fine, I'm sure. What we got? Have we got anything? No. Oh, please don't say we're going to get caught up in some vines.
Yes, we are.
No! No! Bother. We can't use these skills here because this is a trap.
We can use your protector skill.
But we can use my protector skill, which at least takes the health consequences it offers, even if we're about to get very, very poisoned.
Moral of the story, folks, don't stop to lick the vines.
Honestly. Right, we can take some agility. I think I might have made my decision there.
Yep.
Mine.
Okay.
Okay, door number 3, please. What we got? Please be a trap. Oh no! What is that?
We've got to discard die before even fighting.
Before the encounter, exile a black die and a yellow die. I don't like that. I do not like that.
No, which is a pity, because that's a nice item.
We can't have the item because we are up to
We could
item
swap
limit,
it.
But true, but
equally we could do with the experience. We need more space for more items, but that we're only going to have 2 yellow die.
I don't like that. But then again,
we could generate a bonus yellow die through finesse.
We could do, couldn't we? Should we have a look at what else we come across first?
Yep, plus fleeing it gets me a bonus black die, which we can always chuck back at him.
So it does.
Although I think we're going to be forced to descend before we get a chance.
Excellent. Shall we strike down the thorn splitter?
Break out the weedle.
Gonna get you, Aubrey, or whatever your name was. Okay, right, please be decent roll, please. Yes! Right, if I now fail to get 9 out of 4 dice, I'm calling it quits.
You can't blame me for once.
No such danger. There we go, lovely. Right, we can't have extra agility. I could take something that allows me to roll a strength dice and gain a 5 strength and a 2 agility, or we can just have some XP.
I think maybe make a start on the XP. I think we really could do with a few more skills and items.
I would agree with that. Right, let's descend into floor 2.
Join us as we go deeper.
Okay, both of us now have an extra black dice, which is great, but I've got to roll 3 or higher to stop the poisoning getting worse. Which I appear to have done.
Marvellous.
Okay. Oh man, what is that?
Ugly. Is a rockworm?
On the plus side, this is all yellow and blue.
And we'll have spare pink ones to turn into black. And we do have plenty of spare black die if we want.
As well. And it would be loads of XP.
Yes.
I think we should do that.
Yep.
I'll take the poison back. And then we can roll these extra ones. Now these do need to be pretty high rolls. That's a start.
That's useful.
That was so close to being a 6 there. How dare you?
Still useful. We can do this. Oh, yes, that's another nice 6.
Okay, so we need to cover off that 5 first, and the only option that I have is to use this one here, unless there is a skill of some
We've got
sort.
2 blue 5s that we could use.
We have. But do we want to lose the blue ones if we've got to cover off this?
That would still leave us with an easy 12. but we'd need to find.
Let me put those on there for a moment.
Oh, hang on, because we've got the 6, the 2, and the 1, and the black 3.
We have. So then that can go on. Oh, hang on a minute. We need to cover this off first because it's going to hurt if we don't.
A lot.
Let me just do that for a minute. So that would get rid of all the health consequences. And then if we use this useless pink one here, can I use that?
I think I have to.
Sorry, that's of course, yeah, it has to be. Well, actually, if we do that, we just get an extra yellow one.
Yeah. Basically.
Oh. That's really good. Hang on a minute. I can swap. Can I swap out? Yeah, I can swap out that and put that in. Which allows me to do that. We can then cover off this if we exchange the 2 blue ones for a black one.
Yep.
Which means our consequences is just a bit of time spent dodging its acid spray.
Yep, that's not too bad an outcome.
Let's do that. I hope we got loads of something for me doing that. Yes, lots of experience.
Indeed.
That felt like it took a lot of experience. Right. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh. Surely this is a magic-y one. Yes, it is.
I think we can take a rare opportunity to actually stabilise something.
I've just realised we would have to swap a skill out here because both of us are at our limit. So if we go with that...
That's fine. I'm pretty sure if you click on our characters, one of us has got just a very simple single agility item.
Hang on a minute. That's not right. What we're doing. How do I... Oh, there we go. Right, okay. So you have 2 magic, and one of those magic has got some health on it.
I think you may have a single agility one. Let's have a check.
I have got a single agility one. And if we traded it in, we'd get 2 experience, which means that we go up a level as well.
Yep, I think we do this.
That sounds good to me. Now listen here, Stone. I want no nonsense, right?
It will be the most stable genius stone ever.
I think I'm going to use my extra dice here because I'm going to get one back anyway soon.
Yes.
Because when we get experience, I get one. So it seems a bit of a waste not to use it, but in any event, we need some high rolls like that one.
Yes, thank you.
Right, that's covered both of these ones off.
Not bad.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Thank you very much. Easy. Easy. Stupid vortex. Right. So, I'm going to take that, but I'm going to trade it for this. Which means I'm still just as agile, but I have an extra health point. And we've gone up a level, which gives us a bonus potion, which we haven't started using yet. And allows us a bonus item and skill each.
Indeed.
What is that?
It's a moomin gone bad.
Excuse me, sir, do you know that you have mushrooms growing out of your head?
A goblin.
I don't know what that is. It's like a rip-off. Is that like a bad Chinese rip-off goblin? What's that?
Quite possibly. Dyslexic goblin?
Can we beat it? More to the point, can we beat it? Because I kind of feel like we can.
Yes. I mean, we've got a spare black die to give us a bit of a boost on the agility if we want. Again, we've got more than enough magic. In fact, actually, no, we don't need to worry about agility because my skills can produce enough.
Yeah, I think I can help with that as well. Let's do this. This is where we get owned by a goblin. You do know that, don't you?
Of course.
Okay, well that covers off one of the boxes at least.
Yep.
This looks promising.
Nice.
Okay, let's get rid of our mandatory 4. Then I can cover off that 3, and that 5. I can cover that 4, which gets rid of all of our health damage.
Yep.
And that one. And that one. And that one. Ah. That causes a problem.
You want that black one on the blue one?
That one on the blue one. Oh, because can you generate something? Or does it matter?
Yes. Use fin. No,
use
pink.
Indeed,
Indeed,
that
it's
well-known skill.
Oh, actually, no. If you use my Swiftness Aura to generate a pink 3.
I'm waiting.
Then we can sacrifice that to Finesse.
So we can. And then you've just got to hope that I roll a 4.
No pressure.
Of course, what do I do? You're welcome.
That was good going.
We have escaped from the goblin. Thank God, that would have been
Serious dice skills on display here, people.
Okay, so what do we want? We can have some more magic. We can have a skill called Blitz, which allows a rolling of an extra stabby, or we can just have some cheap experience.
I'm almost tempted by the cheap XP. If we can go up another level, then we get that extra bonus black die.
I agree, and we've not used any potions, so we can start to stockpile them a bit. There we go. Right, let's hope there's nothing horrific behind here. Beg pardon?
It's an underfed house cat.
Oh well, there's no cat food anymore, is there? So that skill, that Charmed Panther skill, which gives us either free free strength or free agility, is actually really good, and it would be easy to charm it. The item would be bonus agility.
I think we're scraping by on agility right now between the skills and the die. I think the extra skill is a guaranteed pink 4.
I agree. I think that's really useful. So let's charm the panther. Do we need to use my black dice? That's the question.
Welcome to your new internet meme, Charm the Panther.
Charm the panther, charm the panther. Right, let's do it. Need a 5. Got a 6. Oh, got to cover my 4 off first though. There we go. Easy.
Lovely.
Lovely. Let's have the skill of the panther. Who should it be? It kind of feels like it should be mine, really.
Yes. You get the secret dreamies.
Let's explore some more after we have made sure we're not going to get poisoned. We're not going to get poisoned. This is going remarkably well. You sound like you're dying at the other end of the phone, but this is going remarkably well.
I do apologise. I was just turning on the light so I can actually see what I'm doing.
Rob has been sucked into a real vortex. Sorry about that. Oh, wow. Okay, if magic was ever needed, now would be the time.
I like our odds on this.
I think if we roll all the black die, we've got a much, much better chance of this.
But they're low rolls.
They are low rolls.
I think we can do this.
You've got 6. I've got another 6. Then we get 1 free one.
And again, we get some...
free stuff. We get free stuff.
Yes.
Let's do it. I like free stuff. Okay, right. This is where I roll all 1s, isn't it?
It's possible.
It's okay, though. It's okay, because I can unroll them.
There's only a couple of 1s.
So don't look at them. Don't look at the 1s. They're not there. You imagined that one. Okay. Okay, right. Cover off the 4. Cover off the 2. Cover off the 3. I like getting rid of the health first.
Yep.
cover off that 3. Then cover off the 5. Generate another 3. And what else have we got?
Can sacrifice that pink 2 for a pink 4.
Sacrifice the pink 2 for the pink 4. Or even a 6.
That would also do.
Cover both of those and then just like randomly shove those everywhere because I can exchange these 2 yellows for a black one. Cover off the poison and it's death to Wisp.
We have busted the ghost.
Got an achievement. Friend of the forest. I don't think I'm much of a friend of the forest. I'm going around bashing it up, largely.
You stomped another minion. You're a friend.
I'm killing all the things in the forest. So...
yeah, well, why not the Exterminator Award?
Killer of the forest. We have a potion option that would allow us to ignore all armour icons in an encounter. We've got extra magic, or we've got a bit of XP.
I'm leaning towards the XP because that potion is only any good against critters rather than the boss.
I also think that as we're about to go down another level, we could just do with starting to build some up because we need a lot.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, really? What? Have you got a twin brother or what?
Obviously a big family.
Well, we can definitely do this because we've done it before.
Yep.
Let's see how many dice we've got. So we've got 6 each plus 1 extra plus all sorts of stuff that we can generate. I'm thinking maybe one of them.
Yep. What were we planning to do with this chap? Were we planning to take the XP?
Kill him. I'm planning to kill him, Rob.
Okay. Once we're plundering his lifeless corpse... Because if we go for the XP, you'll immediately get that black die back.
I will. There's an extra stabby here. Because I didn't realise that we haven't actually got that many.
No, we haven't, have we? So one more. Okay. Either way, let's use one of the black die, because alternatively we've only got one more door to explore, and then I'll get another black die. So we can always use that one.
Oh, let's use both. I'm scared of not rolling properly here. Right, that's what I was worried about. That's 6, but I've got one now. That makes me feel a lot better.
Okay.
Is it with me and ones? For God's sake. Right, I'm going to re-roll that one and get a 4, which is definitely better. So, let's start with that 4.
Yep.
And that 4 there as well. And that 2. The black 2 is useless. Sorry, the blue 2s are useless.
Yep.
So let's get a black one out of that to cover that off. Then we can also use that one to cover that off, which means we can start doing other things which are more useful. So all we've got left is a yellow 5.
Or perhaps swap the yellow 5, because I think the other one's only poison.
It is poison and time, but I would rather have poison and time than life and time. Or
actually, no, because your skill can prevent the life damage.
Good point. I shall do that. Ta-da! Sorted. So let's take this and make me more of a warrior-y person, because I've got a very big axe and don't fully know how to use it.
Indeed. But now you do.
Oh my god, it's like Pigman.
Yes.
Right, we cannot place black dice on the armoury ones. Okay, that's not helpful.
I think it's actually the dungeon challenge, which are the right-hand side ones,
Oh,
rather
these
than the armor
ones.
ones.
So
Yep.
that 4. So if I rolled any really good black dice, we might not be able to use them very effectively. But it wouldn't actually cost us that much trouble.
No, I think we're okay with this.
Let's give it a try.
Maybe a bit of cheap experience here.
Unless I roll largely 1s, in which case, you know.
Okay.
Good. Right. Okay, I can cover that at least.
On the plus side, we got a blue 5, which is enough to cover off the 4.
There we go.
And I can sacrifice that pink one for another yellow die.
Ooh. That was good. Right.
It was.
Let's just get rid of that. Let's just get rid of all of these, because I think we've done it. We so have.
Excellent.
Even in the face of all those wands.
With 5 wands rolled, we have still cleared the deck.
We can be a bit more stabby. We can have a bit more experience, or we can waste magic on,
yes.
on re-rolling for agility and strength, which we already have lots of skills in anyway.
I'm leaning towards the XP.
I agree. Right, let's descend. Oh man, now we need to use all our magic because we are in the rotten depths.
Glad we have a lot of magic, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Criminy.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, make it go away. Oh no, no, I don't like it. No, what are we doing?
Breaking out the rolled up newspaper of doom.
Oh, I don't want it. Go away. What are we doing?
Chucking all the black dye at it.
Good. Oh, yuck.
Sounds like an appropriate skill, pulverise.
Yuck. Go away. I don't like you. Go away. I don't quite know why you're pink either, but please go away. Please let us kill it as quickly as possible.
I think we can manage that.
Okay, what do I do? I need to do it quickly because I don't like it. Get rid of that.
Okay, so yep.
I'm just shoving dice on it now because I don't want to know about it anymore. Get rid of that. Get rid of... No, I can't do that. I've got to cover this first. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I could actually re-roll these two. Oh, don't land on the spider. Oh, ugh. 6 there. That leaves us just a yellow 5.
Sacrifice my pink 2 for another yellow die.
Oh no! Damn you!
Wasn't quite what we were looking for.
Boo! Oh, well, I can protect us from the spider. From the spider's poison.
Yes.
I don't want to be anywhere near the spider. Okay, right. That just took a little bit of time. We just spent extra time with the spider there that I didn't want to spend.
But it didn't bite you as a result of that extra time.
That's true. That's good. So, we can have some extra agility, or we can have some XP.
I'll be tempted to hold on for some XP and then possibly swap out an item at a later date to get the last bit of XP that we need.
Let's do it. Right, no more spiders, please. That's not why I'm here. Oh, you look familiar. Hello.
I do believe we scaled you before.
Well, we know that we can do this, and my god, do you get a lot of experience for it. But also, extra health point, potentially.
Yeah, I was going to say, and you see what I could do? I could take that item and even ditch... I wouldn't have to, but I could ditch a magic item and that would push us up a level as well.
That's true. So, shall we fly over the cliffs of Dover?
Let's.
Do we need a heroic feat? There's a lot of high rolls needed here.
Let's do it.
I'm going to
Just in
get that
case.
back anyway because we'll go up some experience, won't we? Okay, that wasn't great. I do love the way the dice bounce off the game board.
Yes.
Oh, that was terrible. Right. Okay.
Oops.
I can't cover either of these, which is a bit frustrating.
No, but we can prevent the health damage at least.
We can. There we go. It just took us a lot of time to get poisoned by some cliffs. I will take the damage because I'm healthier than you are.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I would suggest taking the experience because that was some relatively cheap experience.
Or, as I said, if I take the item, I could ditch my little magic one, and that will give us enough experience to bounce over the level anyway.
Good point. Okay, so I need to give that. Hang on a minute. It says I'm at my limit, but you want it.
Yeah, I think I can still ditch mine. I think.
I think you can. Yes, you can. So do you want me to ditch that one?
Yeah, it gives me effectively just an extra health point, but then it gets us up a level with that precious block of die.
And we have another potion. Oh my... What in the name of...
I fell out the ugly tree and hit all the branches.
Wow. Okay, it needs a lot of magic, and we can't use our heroic feats because we're too shocked by the grim ugliness of it.
I'm just wondering, do we actually want to tangle with this? That's
not great, is it?
Because we've got what? Oh, then again, we've got 6 magic die, and well,
but we're going to need them.
Yeah. But we do have quite a few skills.
We have, and I'm going to be really embarrassed if we have to run away from a mushroom.
Yep, let's give it a crack. Just think, if we lose, we know how Mario felt.
Ding!
Ooh. Some ones there we can work with.
Okay, because I can, I'm going to just take your free dice straight away without even looking. Then I'm going to use my fortitude to re-roll. Okay, that wasn't a complete waste of time.
Nope.
So, if I cover off that 4. And then cover off that 6.
Yep.
And
We can
turn
do the
2 yellow 6s. No, because we've got to cover that off, sorry, I didn't realise. Get rid of those.
Sorry, cat ambush.
You're being attacked in real life. That's not good.
I know, I don't expect it to interfere like this. If we ditch my pink 2, that will get us a pink 4 and another yellow die that we can perhaps mix and match.
I was going to generate a pink 4 as well from my skill O-Panther.
Yep.
Which actually gives us that.
It does.
And these ones, all these junk ones, add up to that. And then...
we can cover off the 4.
We can cover off the 4.
Or, actually, if we cover off the 4 with the time, you can prevent the time.
I can
you can
prevent
prevent the health damage.
Yes, I can.
The health damage, yep.
Ta-da! Mushroom risotto for tea.
I'm not really sure I want to eat that.
Now, we can get more stabby. We can work towards... because we can't get above experience level 4. When we get to the end of this experience line here, we actually get an extra potion. You know what? You know, with me, an extra dice.
Yes, and we've got an ability to generate lots of pink dye, which would make exploit weakness an easy way to get a black 4.
Yes. Let's do it. I'm going to become even more stabby. Right, what's this last door going to be? It'll be something dreadful, you know it. Oh no, it's a pig.
Dice may not be re-rolled or increased.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well, you've only got the one skill, the fortitude, that applies to.
True, but if I misroll all of my stabby dice, we're in trouble.
Even if you did, we'd only be dinged for 2 health between the pair of us.
True, and we haven't got long to go before we have to face the big boss.
I think perhaps use your black die and go for it.
Let's make some bacon. Do you get bacon out of boars?
I don't see why not.
Oh, got to be joking. Seriously?
Whoops.
Of all the things I didn't need right now. It'd probably let me re-roll it though.
No.
Oh no, it won't.
Dice may not be re-rolled.
No, we've literally just talked about that.
But that will do. That's
not bad. Right. If I
it's
cover
not good.
off that, you see, I can generate. How many skills can you use at once?
I can generate a pink 3 automatically.
But we can generate an extra stabby dice and a 4 if we sacrifice one of these ridiculous ones that I've just rolled.
I don't think you
does it
can
not
use.
let me have it?
No.
Oh no, because it's not your dice, is it? Okay, right. Let's generate that then, and then we've covered that off, and let me just cover that off as well, because that allows me to do that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and then I can use some junk.
Just wondering. Yes, no, it's all good. Because we can use a black 5 on the poison, and then we can prevent the health damage.
Because of my bizarre medical skills.
Yes. You have the ability to prevent damage by procrastinating.
We take so long, we healed up.
That's pretty class. Do we want to push towards a final potion?
We'd absolutely have to win on the next one.
Or would that skill actually be quite handy to possibly swap out something like a pink 3 even for a black 4 that could bounce around?
True, actually, yeah, potentially. I don't know what the boss is going to be like in this.
No, I don't either.
I don't know, but I'd keep talking before I select the extra sword. If we go for the XP, we have to take XP on the next card.
Yes, or trade in an item.
Don't know. Decisions.
I mean, we've got 4 potions and we're not carrying too much damage.
True. Just depends how much damage it can dole out.
Well, there is always that. Let's take the XP and just commit to it.
Okay, we just need to do one more bit of exploring. We've both got black dye. Do we want to stay on floor 3 and have a pop at something and try and get an extra potion?
I think it's worth it. There's no hearts on it yet, so I think we can get away with one more door.
You better hope that behind this door is not something utterly horrific. It's a bridge. We're fine. By which I mean, how many times have we been owned by a bridge?
Quite.
But
And the problem is, if we go for the blue one, that additional time, I think will get us a point of damage.
damn it, will it? Well, can we do the sprinting if we use all our skills?
We can't because I can generate a red 3.
Oh yeah,
but
because
that
the
would be
rest
it.
only relate to battles. Oh, drat! Stupid stinking bridge. Well, I'll tell you what. Shall we take the well, if we bolster it and we take the experience and we at least get a potion back.
Although on the flip side, we could use our black die. Or do we want to hang on to them?
Well, obviously, I don't want to hang on to it.
We can't use them for the boss, so let's use the black die and do the sprint across.
Yes, let's do that because we'll just lose them. That's not a good start. That's better.
Much better.
Okay, that does not look bad at all. I don't quite know why I'm hitting the bridge, but I've done it anyway.
Yes.
Lovely. Okay, right. Convert
XP it is.
potion. And
yes,
descend.
please.
Oh my god. What have we got to do first here? We've got to exile 4 dice. Are you kidding me?
Nuts.
Well, it'll definitely be one of the agility ones because...
I think a couple of the agility ones, and maybe 1 pink and 1 yellow.
Yep. Hang on a minute. How many have I got to exile? 4.
This is going to get...
ugly.
Quickly.
I'm gonna exile a blue one just so that we're not losing too many of any one type. Oh, I don't like it.
Oh, rub our faces in it.
That was a nice fireworks display. Right, so the worst that can happen, which obviously isn't going to happen, is we take 8 points worth of damage. And as we have 11 between us, well, 9 actually, at the moment, I think we'll probably be okay.
How many hit points does this chap have?
12? 12.
So we've got to, even if we do maximum damage, that's still 2 rounds bare minimum.
Yep. Oh, let's just do
it.
it.
Not like we have a choice.
Let's just do it.
Let us face off against the mud pack that time forgot.
Looks like a living chocolate pudding. Anyway, that doesn't look too bad.
I think there's bits we can work with there.
Okay, so your free 3 is not going to help in this one, regrettably. But what
Although
might
we can
help,
always chuck it into finesse to get the extra yellow die.
Can you do that? Can you stack skills?
Yes.
Excellent. In that case, we'll do that.
Oh, hang on, can I just ask what power transfer?
Power transfer, your partner gains either a stabby or a speedy.
But only a 1 pointer. Still, it does no harm.
We don't know which one we want yet, do we? So let's...
no, although if you get a 1 yellow, you could use Fortitude to re-roll it.
That's true, you could. Okay, 1 yellow. Then I will do my re-rolling, which will probably make it even worse. Oh, we've got the 6 now. Okay, right. Let's cover off those 6s. And then it's actually a bit more important that we cover these off to kill it, because this is going to get progressively worse.
Let's see what we can do then, because... Yeesh. We're going to struggle to hit that.
I will do the panther thing. Why am I having to discard a dice? I just want to do the panther thing.
Oh, it's because that's all we've got in our pool because we've destroyed 4.
Ah, well that's okay.
So if we destroy my 2...
And it comes back out as that. So we've now delivered 9 death. 9 death.
There's just trying to think if there's anything else.
Well, I can protect for 1.
Yeah, we've got no way to generate that.
No, let me take that back. I'm very wary of exiling many more dice here. Well, in fairness, 4 between us is not much at all when we've got 5 healing potions.
No, that's 2 each, so we can each take a healing potion next round.
And we have like 3/4 killed it. Whereas we will still be lively and sprightly.
Okay, well, let's try it that way then.
Okay, so let me share these out. Ow, 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 ow. But that's a lot of death, so...
Yes, we have returned the favour.
Oh, man.
We've only got to do 3 damage to this and just stay alive.
Okay, so...
Again, I think we sacrifice a bit more of the agility.
Okay.
2 agility and 1 of each of the others, do you think?
Yep, let's do it. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Right, so let's potion it up.
Very much.
Look at that. Okay, pray for 6s. Okay, well, what can I say? Can I re-roll?
Dear.
Right, do you want to give me one that I can re-roll? And also, we can use some of this rubbish to... Oh no, we can't because those are my dice and it's your skill.
But I can use power transfer to give you a 1 at least.
Yeah, give me 1... Pink...
I think we...
Oh no, because I can only re-roll.
Yeah, I think... Yep.
Okay. Oh no, you've got to be joking. Okay, that sucks. Right, what's the minimum we can get away with here? Right, that deals with death.
I can generate a pink 3 and immediately put that in finesse to get another yellow die.
Let's get rid of that 1. And bring it back as a 4. Okay, that's the only way we're going to cover that.
Let's get that yellow 22 covered.
Because that will kill it, am I right?
I believe so.
Okay, that's going to kill it. But I don't think that we're in too much trouble here, you know?
No, I think we can cover off the blue 22.
And that's
About
done it.
it.
We've done it. Because we're so healthy, we've only got to take 5
it
points
can't.
between us. It can't
Kill us.
No, it can't.
Let's find out.
Death for me, death for you, death for me, death for you. Bit of extra death for me.
And a whole shed load of death for Mud Pack.
Yes! There was so much death it didn't even fit in the box.
Now that is the good amount of death.
Oh, wow. Blimey. We defeated the giant walking chocolate pudding. Whew.
The chocolate fondant gone wrong.
I'm not going to lie, there was a moment there where I thought we weren't going to do that.
Yeah, I suddenly thought, did we get a bit overconfident on that first round? But no, instead, we have got some well-earned experience.
Awesome, let's spend it. Right, welcome to the sort of campaign mode where you get an actual paper pad of these sheets in the physical game and you can cross them off, but we will not be crossing them off.
It's a really nice touch. The physical game itself is great fun.
It is.
Really well designed, good size, easy to carry around. Very much like this, both frustrating and addictive.
And brutal.
Yes.
What did we get owned by immediately the first time we tried to play it? Oh, stinking skeleton.
But we did have, let me see, we've died to carnivorous houseplants, cactuses. I think my most memorable moment was face planting into a pit of spikes.
Oh, goodness me. Ooh, thank God nobody else was around on that night. We were playing that upstairs at Unico when it was like the first day of coronavirus hell. So there was literally nobody around. In fact, there were fewer people around 2 weeks ago than there are today. And yeah, there was a lot of death. Right. Personally, given that we've got count them, 8 check marks, I'd be shoving all of those into extra health.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then I would be wanting to build up to extra potion maybe, or
the other one that may be of interest is when you use a potion, heal an extra health, and that way you could switch off the standard health one, and it would heal as much as it does during a combat, and you can get the other bonuses as well.
That's true. So is it first aid that you mean there?
Yep.
Okay, let's do that. And then my warden, who is already pretty bossy, I could immediately start each game with an extra skill, or immediately start each game with an extra potion, or discard an open door, re-roll 2 dice, reduce the difficulty of each armour box by 1, which I really like the sound of, or blind luck.
Yes. I do feel blind luck is more in the rogue's purview.
True. In that case, warden, clever targeting with a massive axe.
Yes. That sounds like a good combination to me.
And then, what else is a sort of warden-y thing to do? Increase one of your dice by 1. Change a 5 into a 6. Roll an extra black dice in a boss fight. That's interesting. Increase your resist poison rolls by 1. Reduce the difficulty of each large box by 1. That would take a lot of points.
Yes.
I like that. I like that a lot, so I'm going to take that and start working towards it because that could be really useful. There we go.
Excellent.
Woohoo! The world is now safer thanks to us. Results?
Indeed. That is the Dragon and the Mudlands that we have now done.
Fantastic. Well, if you enjoyed us defeating the sentient chocolate pudding and you would like to see us play it again, please do let us know and we'll do another one.